Hi Shiny Lights. Have you ever had this happen to you? You've been hanging out with a friend, maybe having a glass of Chardonnay, chatting, sharing, just kind of hanging out, and then next minute your friend comes out with some kind of psychic reading for you that you didn't actually ask for? Does it make you feel weird? Here's the thing. First of all, don't ever be that person, right? For the love of pizza, don't be that person, and here's why. First of all, you didn't ask for the reading, right? Like, you're just hanging out, being friends, and then suddenly there's this kind of weird power shift where the other person assumes that they suddenly know something more or deeper, and that can be a little bit weird, to say the least. It implies that they know more. It becomes a teaching role. It becomes a I know more than you and you know less. All this kind of subtle messages change when an unsolicited reading. There's a power shift. You meet as friends, you're hanging out, you're meeting at a level like this, and then one person changes the dynamic. What's with that? You go from being friends to reader, sitter, or teacher, student, or I know more, you know less. All of those things are not very equal. The power dynamic has shifted. So if you've ever received an unsolicited reading and felt weird, that's probably why. So how do we handle it? In my early days, I was guilty of that. I did that once, and I replay it over and over again in my head going, why did I do that? It's because I didn't know any different. And I was so excited with my new abilities that I just had to share them with the world. And that's one of the reasons people do give unsolicited readings, is because they're so excited, they're so into it. Their motivation is beautiful. It's coming from the heart. It's just a little misdirected. So if this is your person, know that it's coming from the right place, but she just might need to be told, hey, thanks a lot, I'll think about it. And then maybe change the subject. Absolutely say thank you. Be polite, of course. But if you don't want to take it on, you don't have to, because it was unsolicited, right? One of the best ways to deal with it is say, thanks a lot for that. I'll keep it under consideration. And then change that subject. Oh, what's over there? Pass me the Chardonnay. That's one of my favorites. So how do we handle the unsolicited reading? We're polite, we listen, we say thanks very much, I'll think about it, and then change the subject. That way you can still keep on being friends. And meanwhile, when you're having a look at that, you can see, actually, I love that person. She's just coming from a nice place. It's okay. She's just learning. Or it might be time to review the status of your connection. Some people love a drama, and they will go right into some past life incident 50,000 lifetimes ago where you were eaten by rats. And that sounds really dramatic, but it might not have much bearing on your situation. It might not even resonate at all. So if you're looking at the intentions with which it was given and you think it's coming from drama, it might be time to review that connection. So that's how to handle the unsolicited reading. And of course, we all know we don't do them ourselves, don't we? Even though I've just shared my guilty story for when I did it. We don't want to be that person, right? Yeah. Absolutely share your psychic info if you have it. If you do get something, check in first. Hey, listen, I've just had a thought about this. Would you like me to share? Then you can invite that person, and then that person has a choice whether they would like to receive the reading or not. And it also gives them mental time to prepare for it too, because that's important to be able to receive that info. So what do you do if you get a fabulous download in the middle of a Bessie chat, 2 Chardonnays into it? Ask first. Say, hey, I've just got a little bit of intuitive hit about this. Would you like me to share? Or would you like to leave it for another time? And that way you give the person choice. You give them time to think about it, prepare for what you might say, and it all just seems a little bit more comfy, a little bit more respectful of each other's time. And who knows, she might book you. So that's my story on how to handle unsolicited readings from the viewpoint of someone who's done it, and also from the viewpoint of receiving it as well. I hope that's helped. Lovely to hang out with you. See you next time. Ciao. So what being